Hey, yo, it's showtime. What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to The Culture here on T7M Radio. I'm your host, as always, the Kid 7 Mitchell. Appreciate everyone once again locking in. Call up 347-989-8102. About to line it up with a brand new debate. So make sure y'all call out, rock out with me and the team. From OKR, the host of Body Count Radio, my brother, VP Deezy, is in the building. VP, what's poppin', my nigga?
Yo, Marmello Anthony in the building. Yo,
yeah.
Brother 7, what's going down, my brother? What's happening?
What's happening?
Oh, man, it's time to do what we do.
April the 18th in New York City, 1 o'clock p.m., Club Drone, ARP, and the Rare Breed Entertainment presents Blood, Sweat, and Tears 2. So we're going to go ahead and lock in with a crazy debate on this card, some official battles. A couple questions I wanted to ask the fellas, to kind of get warmed up before we got started with the predictions. DZ, I'll start off with you, fam. Now, clearly last year, ARP and the RBE movement, they was unanimously a fan favorite when it came to battle rap platforms for 2014. How long, DZ, do you anticipate it being before RBE is able to expand out of New York?
The way I'm looking at RBE, Rap Breed Entertainment, I mean, they're throwing fire events, you know what I'm saying? And I believe a lot of people are, gravitating towards Rap Breed Entertainment. So I could see him easily, by the end of the year.
Now, let me ask you this. If they don't expand, if they stay in New York, for whatever reason, did that put them in the box to, never get outside of the number 2 slot?
Let's be clear. I don't think they have it right now to overrun URL. But I think, the way that they moving, they have the capacity to compete with them.
Word. Now,
Word.
Devin, let me ask you a question now that DZ brought up competition. Recently, the URL, they done had a big time Instagram promoting the Rookie versus Vets. So we've seen a lot of little clips from a lot of artists. What would you like to see ARP and RBE do as far as a promotion tactic to kind of bring some light to their events? Would you like to see ARP and them do the same thing, or is there anything specific you would like to see them do to kind of promote their upcoming card?
I'm glad you brought that up because he already kind of has an idea in mind. If you've seen when he was chilling with Rosenberg Raw in Philly, I feel like he could do that. He could have little blogs where certain battle rappers, he's with them in their city.
Right.
And that's kind of a promotion tactic where that'll be different from what URL did, and he still stays in his own lane. And I feel like that will help his game get bigger.
Yeah, I completely agree with it. I think ARP is thinking outside of the box. So he's going to do stuff that other league owners don't think of doing.
Now, Brother Jeff, from a fan standpoint of battle rap, expectation-wise, what do you look forward to, Brother Jeff, getting out of an ARP card?
What I expect from RBE is nothing short of what I have always expected. And that is good quality battles. We all know they got that may not otherwise be featured on another platform. Not to mention that the RBE trailers, which are masterfully done, by the way, tell a thematically correct short stories leading up to the event itself. So, which is what trailers are meant to do anyway. So definitely respect to RBE for giving us real suspense while we all wait for whatever they bring.
Word. Now, not to really compare or contrast league to league, but, a lot of league owners, we might see them drop a little blog right before a battle, something like, but ARP, he's in front of the camera a lot. He stays in tune with, the supporters, the fan base overall. He's really, somewhat in the streets of the the battle rap community. He stayed locked in firsthand. Does that kind of give him an advantage? You know what I mean? Because he stayed right there with the people.
I think that actually does give him a leg up because at the end of the day, what crew wants to sail on a ship where you never see the captain?
Word. T7M Radio, this is the Culture with 7 Mitchell. Callers again, call up 347-989-8102. Press that one button if you want to go live. We about to go ahead lock in with the Blood, Sweat, and Tears Part 2 event sponsored by ARP and the Red Breed Entertainment. Real versus Vicious, April the 18th. Club Drone in New York City. Make sure y'all show support to the whole RBE movement. It's going to be 1 o'clock p.m. Y'all can log on to the eventbrite.com website. Go ahead and get y'all tickets or hit up the homie ARP on the social networks to find out how y'all can go ahead and get y'all tickets for the event. They got special performances that night by GMB. You know what I mean? They're going to be in the building. Jim's going to be performing, so you know it's going to get crazy. The card overall, we got some dope battles on deck we're going to talk about tonight. I know Lotta Zaya's on the card. Karma Kane is on the card. Relly Rel, AR-16. A couple honorable mentions. They're going to be giving it up. But tonight I wanted to, lock in with the fellas and see if we can do some predictions together for a few battles. The first one I want to lock in with, fellas, is going to be an actual judge battle. Mr. Mills versus Big Cannon. Now, I think this one is super crazy. Just the matchup is bananas. DZ, in your opinion, how you feel about this battle, and how would you call Mr. Mills versus Big Cannon in a judge battle?
If you sleep on Mr. Mills, like, it's gonna be a long night for Cannon. Like, I hope Cannon ain't got to the point where he feels like, I'm not gonna take this battle serious. Because Mr. Mills is, like, we saw what happened versus Oops versus Red. That was closer than a lot of people gave it credit for. But I'm still gonna go with Cannon just because Cannon got that veteran. He's a veteran. Like, he knows he comes with it every battle. I'm gonna give it to Cannon 2-1, but I'm not sleeping on Mr. Mills.
Even though lately Cannon been looking kind of vulnerable, I'm gonna give it to Cannon because when you like a seasoned battle rapper and you got a judge battle, you're not trying to lose that because that could hurt your brand dramatically. So I feel like he's gonna come like the regular Big Cannon because against Ill Will he's kind of shaky. I think Cannon gonna take it.
We all know Mr. Mills is not gonna die. It's not gonna be nothing like that. I'm gonna edge it to Big Cannon, but Mr. Mills is no joke.
Now, DZ, ARP and them, they bringing that diversity to the card. They bringing the females back. And we got C3 versus Mulatto Black. What's your opinion on Mulatto Black versus C3? How you going to give it up on that one?
This is going to be a fire battle. This might be battle of the night. It might be battle of the night. I'm not going to even lie. I'm going to say 2-1 either way. I'm going to say it's going to go 2-1 either way.
I don't know, man. Like, I look at Mulatto nice, you know what I mean? Don't get it fucked up.
Yeah.
But, keep in mind, Mulatto done took like 2 or 3 battles kind of close, you know what I mean? She got Adi Boom. She battled Adi Boom. I think she on the Queen of the Ring. She just battled on Winter Wars. I think she's going to be battling again at the Panic Room 3. So I'm not saying that Mulatto can't do it, but, she got a lot of battles, kind of in a small amount of time. And then going against somebody like C3, I ain't really seen Mulatto step in front of a monster like C3. So it's going to be a interesting, battle. Devin, how you call that one, C3 versus Mulatto Black?
I got C3 in that because C3 is one of them females. You can't. Them bars is heavy. She just stand there. No, them bars is hitting. So I don't think she's gonna beat C3.
Now on that Mulatto Black one, call me biased if you want. Mulatto, she's been cooking lately. You know what I mean? Anybody that would step in there and say Mulatto's gonna get 3-0'd, obviously doesn't know battle rap. I got Mulatto beating C3 2-1.
the next battle we want to go ahead and get into off this crazy card. Devin, I'm going to go ahead and start off with you first, my nigga. Ill Will is going to be locked in with the homie Show Off. What's your thoughts on this aggressive-ass battle?
I feel like that battle is going to be debatable. That's going to be a fan favorite because they going to talk that shit for 3 rounds.
I gotta go with Show Off. I told Show Off I would never bet against him again, so I'm gonna go with Show Off. I'm gonna go with Show Off.
Anybody got Ill Will over Show Off on the panel tonight?
I do.
You do?
Of course.
Devil's advocate, of course. Talk that shit, J.O.
I mean, we judging off his last battle with Big K, which a lot of people think he won that. I gotta go with Ill Will, man, coming with the haymakers and punch.
J.O., you see what Show Off did to the big homie of Team Homie, Swave. You feel me? What do you think Ill Will gonna be able to do with this kid?
I just think Ill Will, I just think his line's gonna be a little sharper. I mean, of course, you know, Show Off got that wordplay, but I just think, I don't know, man, I think Ill Will will focus. I'm not even a big Ill Will fan, so, I mean, dope punches, man, them haymakers, I'll shake the room out with.
Oops versus Daylight. What's your thoughts on the main event battle?
I got Daylight slaying it, like Daylight edging it by a little bit, because I don't think Daylight gonna play with him, because Oops ain't somebody you can play with.
I got Daylight 3-0. No, I'm just playing. I'm just fucking around. I mean, I got this one 2-1 either way, because I mean, seeing the way Daylight has been performing, you know what I'm saying? I could have easily went with Daylight, but I remember, like I said, I remember Oops. Matter of fact, I just watched that battle like Monday or something. I remember Oops. I saw that 3rd round versus O-Red, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo, if he can do that to O-Red, and I'm not saying O-Red's pen game is close to Daylight, but what I'm saying is Oops can put on against the top tiers or the bigger names. So I can easily see him. If he wins, if he edges it, I won't be mad. If he loses 2-1, it wouldn't be a disappointment either.
Is Oops, in your opinion, the poster child for an artist to not need a PG to be successful?
I'm going to tell you why Oops the poster child for that. Because of the fact that when you look at, you know how many interviews we done did and how many people we done talked to. When a lot of people that we talked to, the first thing that came out, well, what do you want to do with your career? Oh, you know, I'm trying to get a PG shot, or I'm trying to do this. Right. And I've never heard that come out of Oops' mouth. I've never heard anybody say that about Oops.
If Daylight comes within bars, he will do some damage. But on the other end of that same spectrum, for me at least, if Daylight does indeed come within bars, but I feel as though they weren't manufactured to come at Oops directly, then in my eyes, the damage won't be as much. Now, one thing I know about Oops is when he's going in, his battle rap mind is transfixed. You know from that these bars are tailor-made for your ass. I'm going with Oops 2-1.
Oops, no doubt.
I just think Daylight gonna come with the Oops reaching main flips, and think Oops gonna win clearly bar for bar on camera. I think Daylight may win the crowd with some goofy shit. But
salute VP Beezy, everybody that called in to 7 Mitchell. Shout out to Oops. Big up to Raj calling in, showing support to the culture. Thank you everybody once again for calling in tonight. Another dope debate again. April 18th in New York City, Club Drone, 1 o'clock p.m. Real versus Vicious, ARP. Got the Blood, Sweat, and Tears Part 2. They back at it again for 2015. So make sure y'all get on that Eventbrite.com site. Get some tickets, show some support. Y'all stay safe. We will be back at it next Sunday with another dope debate here on the culture. So y'all be easy, man. 7 Mitchell. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, T7M Radio, and as well join our Facebook debate group, T7M Radio /Body Count Radio. Y'all already know. Be good, man. We out of here.
But again, appreciate y'all as always, man. It's the Kid 7 Mitchell, blogs over everything. Make sure y'all join me and the whole debate panel every Sunday and Wednesday night on the culture. T7M Radio, 347-989-8102. Also every Monday, me and my brother Deezy host the Body Count Radio, 10 p.m. Eastern. 646-200, 3462 every Monday night. Another dope-ass battle rap podcast show. Make sure y'all call and support us. You already know. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel T7M Radio. Also, make sure y'all follow me on all social networks, 7 Mitchell. We got a brand new Facebook debate group going on, T7M Radio, Body Count Radio. It's an open group, a whole bunch of dope battle rap debates. We keep niggas updated on new events, things of that nature, so make sure y'all lock in and support. Y'all hold it down though, man. This blows over everything. 7 Mitchell, y'all be safe. I'm out of here, man.